Hello folks, Ed here with you. Got this one's pretty new. Don't even have a strap button on it. So we're gonna do that while it's here too. Put a strap button there on the side of the heel. This one came in with as bad of a setup as I've ever seen from a factory. Typically it's pretty common to see them high. But this one is really, really low. In fact, I'll show you. On the G, you're about 1.5. On the on the high E, you're at a little under 1. And on the low E, you're at just a little bit under 2. And this thing is buzzing to beat the band. I have went over the guitar with a fret rocker, and it's got several high frets, several right down in here that's pretty high. It's causing the buzz, and along with the low action. To adjust this neck does have a little bit of relief in it. It can't be adjusted out, so gonna have to make a new saddle. Going to use bone, of course. Going to make a new saddle, level the frets, crown them, strap button, set it up good, and it's a good sounding little guitar. It should be pretty good. I'll give you a little bit of an idea how bad this thing is buzzing. All right, yeah, it's got a lot of sharp fret ends too. We got a lot of sprout. It just needs a good working over, but it just dies, man. I mean, it's got nothing down the neck. It finally starts clearing up once we get to the body, but there's a hump right in here. We're gonna have to try to figure out. I don't know how to fix it, but we're gonna have to fix it. So I'll show you the finished product here in a little bit. So, all right, folks, we are done with this BR-40. I really dislike the setup on this thing. Whoever cut this did not cut the nut, did not do this right. Back that off. There we go. These are sticking out of the slot, or the slot's way too high. They cut it way too low. The frets were in dire need. These three, this fourth one here is two. These were in pretty bad shape. We had two right up here that was buzzing pretty bad. Action was at, I can't remember. I want to say on the low E, it was 2/32, which is very low. Got oil coming out there where I oiled the fingerboard. So we made a new saddle. It looks a little high because it is a little high, but that's where the action's at. There's a bump here, and I think this neck is a little bit overset, but that's okay. Give it some time. Stuff will start fluctuating, and there'll be plenty of years left on this to play. So got it cleaned up. Sounds a lot better. Plays a lot better. Action's a good, comfortable 2 to 3/32 on the low E, and on the high we're right at a 1/16, which is specs. Maybe just a little bit under, but sounds good, plays good. I'll give you a little bit of sound clip. Yeah, I think it's a lot better. I think there's still a little bit of buzz, but I think that's about as good as anybody's going to get it without pulling the frets and working the whole fingerboard down. And you just don't want to do that with one of these. But yeah, it's ready to go back to its owner, and another job done. So thank you, y'all.